Guess what I'm making today? I'm making a three-dimensional Christmas tree as part of my deco theme for the YouTube collab loop group. And if that's something that interests you, you keep it right here. What's up, everyone? This is Priya here. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning. And if this is the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Here I share tips, ideas, and inspiration to make your planner and journal spreads pretty and functional. As you probably remember, this was my last setup for the YouTube collab loop group. And this was a stacking set of Dutch doors that I did. And the theme was grateful for November. And this was a video. So you can watch all the videos I did for the YouTube collab loop group theme. And this is my set of setups that I have remaining for the month of December. And with 2 setups, I think I will complete my creative journal. And I have a whole bunch of tapes from Journal Say. The ones on the right are all from Journal Say, and the ones on the left are from the washi tape shop. And there are some gorgeous scenes. And as the theme today is deco, I thought I will come and do a variety of deco elements for the season here. And this is my square journal from Archer and Olive. And I do have a set of scraps. In fact, a lot of my scraps, I don't throw them. If they are reusable or I have a decent amount left on the paper, I usually save it in this folder. It's just a clear folder, nothing too fancy. And I don't end up using that, but I had to have that handy. And I have my favorite tools, the gyro cut, the self-healing cutting mat, the scissors, the tweezers, all of those, the paper trimmer, which I like to keep handy along with the scissors. And a lot of the tools are from Journal Say, just like a lot of these stickers, the washi tape, PET stickers, in fact. And my code Priya can earn you 8% off at Journal Say, and it can usually be stacked on top of any sales. And I'm going to cut my wide washi tape. So there are 2 rolls, and one is 12 moments, and the other one is, these were slightly older. Let me just look at the name, and one is Wanderlust. So I will have all the names of the washi tapes, the PET stickers, all of that in the description. So don't worry about not having the correct name. And these are much wider, and you just cut it using a normal ceramic knife or your paper trimmer, the cutting tool. Any of the cutting tools will work. And I'm going to make sure that I take out the wintry scenes here. And if you like to see such creative setups in your planners or journals, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. And you also turn on the bell notification so that you can be sure you do not miss out on any of those coming. And this is the set of stickers. And these are the washi tape stickers, the favorite kind that I love to use, because you know why? They do not add much bulk to your pages. And this creative journal of mine is expected to be all used up by the end of the year. And I had posted a poll both on IG and YouTube asking for your suggestion on which journal to go with. And you guys had been amazing. And I did decide on my creative journal that way. And I have my journal lineup, which will also be coming up soon. So let me just take out all these washi tapes from Planny Thing and make sure that I have a good comparison of what would go best with the stickers we have. And my code Priya10 can earn you 10% off at Planny Thing, the washi tape shop, Archer and Olive, Live Love Posh, and a few other shops. The deco items are mostly from all these shops. And for functional stuff, you have Mojo Jojo plans, and you have my code that you can use there as well. And I'm using the washi cutter to make a window kind of scene, or it could be a piece of deco, it could be framed art that you can hang, it could be anything related to the deco, right? So coming back to our theme of the YouTube Collab Loop group, if you are joining me through the loop, welcome. And if you're joining me from somebody else's channel, I welcome you wholeheartedly to my YouTube family. And if you are one of my regular subscribers, I welcome you too. You guys are amazing. And let me just quickly share what the whole concept of the YouTube Collab Loop group is. And in the meantime, you will see me try and test out the different washi tapes that I could possibly use before I arrive at this black one. And for the YouTube Collab Loop group, Lisa Marie, or Creatively Lisa Marie as she is known on all the social media platforms, she is the lady behind all the groups that you see. And she used to have at least one loop group dropping every week. And she is the person who provides themes for all these groups and coordinates everything. She is amazing. So the loudest shout out is something that she deserves. And if you are ever keen on joining any of the YouTube Collab Loop groups, please reach out to her. She will be more than happy to assist you and get you on board. And if you are watching the loop groups through my channel first or somebody else's, it doesn't matter. You watch my video, and in an ideal world, in an ideal situation, you will have watched my video in its entirety. And then you go subscribe to my channel, you drop me a comment, you enjoy the process, right? And then you make sure that you drop in a comment, at least one comment. I have people who add more than one, and that's always welcome. And it just does some magic with the YouTube algorithm. And YouTube recognizes that, good, this person is doing something nice and people are loving her videos. So that's what it does. So I know a lot of people who just watch the videos and just move on without dropping anything, and that's also fine. But one word, yay, I loved your video, or something sweet, something nice, and you have no idea how much those words mean to us as creators. And you just continue on to the next person's video in the description, and their video will also be linked there. So you just continue on to the next person through that video, and you just go continue that loop until you reach exactly where you started. So that is as simple as that. So with that being said, let's get back to the spread. And now you saw how I used all those stickers as wall art. That's one piece of deco. And since it's a Christmas season, I thought having a tree in 3D would be a good idea. So I had all these PET stickers from Journal Save, which I had not really used. And I thought this would be a perfect idea to make a tree. So let's see, I did go ahead and make that border using the striped washi, which you will see me later. I pull it out. And I had not realized that I had not taken off the packaging from these rolls. So I'm starting with one. And I don't think you should sit through that whole boring process. So I will go ahead and meet you once I'm done with all of that. And I'm also trying to make sure that I have kind of figured out how I want to go about with the tree. And then I do try something, I do not like it, so I just went ahead and removed everything, and I'm starting all over. But I thought this is something that happens to everybody. The struggle is real, and I almost went ahead and did it. You see how I'm making small pieces out of the different PET stickers, which are just hanging bulbs. So I thought even if the tree is not there, you will still have these hanging ornaments or lights, which is basically what a tree is if you just stick off the tree. So if you have the lights hanging, I thought that was a good representation of a tree. And maybe I should have added some green color or something in the backdrop. And I mean, so here I start with the tree on the edge, and I could have again edited this part out, but you know how the struggle is real, and I wanted to keep it transparent. Let me know if you have done something similar to this and went all the way through. Did you just continue with that and just went going successfully with that project, or did you change your mind midway like me? Yeah, so I think that doing it this way was not a good idea. I think I had kind of realized by now, but I just kept going because I wanted to just put down a couple more elements before I even decided if I want to keep going, because you have to give it a shot. And then I had a much more elaborate idea in mind, but I thought it was just too time consuming. Change of plans, because I thought this was not a good idea doing the tree at the edge of the page, because if I kept it closer to the spine, it would be a bit more stable. So I'm going ahead and doing things slightly different. And with such big lamps or lights or hanging ornaments, I thought that maybe having a bigger tree would make more sense, because otherwise there's not much space for you to fill. And I'm going to also use the same set of stickers that we used to create that tree. And then you will see how I come and add all the bits and pieces, and then go ahead and cut the extra pieces going off the tree later. I will do that together, but let's just put down the different elements. And I wanted this wintry kind of ornaments right in the middle of the tree. So you will see that continue in the other pages also. And you must be wondering what I will do with these. And you will see how I'm going to make a three-dimensional tree just with what we have. And this was a great idea to use a lot of the lamps that we had. Not we, I in fact had in my stash. And if you happen to have a lot of these stickers, the PET stickers, I think this is a great idea. You will use a lot of the elements. Even with washi tapes, you could do something similar. And this is going to be this is always like a learning new things, learn as you go kind of process. So you see how I'm struggling to kind of make sure that I was having to take out multiple tools to make sure that I have that straight line at the edge of the tree. And when I later realize that there is an easier route, so you will see how I arrive at that. And each page gets easier as I go. And I'm taking my time to take off the bits and pieces of the washi and the PET stickers from my fingers. And I also have this set of star stickers from Journal Say. And again, I wanted to see if this would be a good place for some new washi tapes. And I thought continuing with that black, and maybe that black trunk would help with balancing some of the black on the left page. So that was a thought process behind there. And I'm going and using my gyro cut to trim around that bottom part of the tree with the hanging lights, and just continuing with that. And here I will be using another set of those stickers, and it's the same process. You can watch. So I'm speeding it up quite a bit because it's the same process, and it did take me some time. So I thought I will save you some time because yeah, it was long, and figuring it out, it did take me a bit more time than what I had hoped to. And I'm not complaining because this was something I had been wanting to do for some time. I do see different variations because some folks make trees with just the stickers, and it's a much more easier process if that's the case. So I thought I will just give it a shot with these PT stickers, and these lamps were just perfect because this is how the tree looks, and I'm just limiting myself to just these stickers and not adding a whole lot more. And you see some casualties that are being taken care of while I put down the tapes. And on to the next page with the next Dutch door. And I will be coming and adding the stars to the top of the tree, and also finishing off the bottom branches, trimming around those so that the 3D effect can fully show. I should have actually left this last page uncut, so I'm going to glue this down so that this will be our last page, and that will be the last element of our Dutch door. So I will go ahead and complete the tree trunk and also cut or trim around the bottom part of the tree. So that will give it some more definition, and I think this was something I like doing, and I think I will do a better job if I want to do something similar in the future. So this is the last set of pages I will be doing, and this is the last chance for putting up a tree, right? With all these lights hanging, I thought this was a nice idea, and this is such a fun touch to the deco. And I tried making different kinds of things in my creative journal, and that's the whole purpose of the creative journal as such. And let me know in the comments if you have finalized your journal lineup for 2026, and if you have a creative journal in mind, and what size you're using and what brand your journal is from. I know all my journals used to be entirely arch and olive because of the variety in sizes and the different designs, and it's quite luxurious. So I was so spoiled by using only arch and olive. And this year, Live Love Posh came out with A5 journals, and that was again, the quality is amazing. And I also have journals from Happy Planner. And if you've not checked out the Happy Planner winter release that should have dropped by the time you see this, please check out some Disney journals if you are a fan of Disney stuff. And sadly, as an international planner, getting things to me is not always easy, especially such licensed merch. So I don't think I would like to pick up anything because it's just not shipping to me directly. Otherwise, Happy Planner does ship internationally. It'll take a few weeks or months, a couple of months, in fact, especially around this time. And let me know if you shopped the OG Squad Girls. That was something I was really excited about because I did see, or I did think, that there will be a few OG stuff coming, the Squad Girls especially, given their illustrations that they used to use in their announcements lately. Did you see those? And I was really bummed that nothing came out, no exclusives during the Cyber Week. So I was really starting to get disappointed when the winter release, all of those things came. And my Happy Planner affiliate link is in the description if you would love to support me. If you are shopping, I really appreciate that. And I'm going and adding some of these stars onto our tree. And I think having a somewhat of a green backdrop to the tree would have actually made the tree more realistic. And I'm taking out some of the Christmas sticker books from Live Love Posh also, the Christmas love and also the seasonal love. And please find all the shops, codes, and all that useful information down in the description. And I'm filling up some of the space under the tree using some gifts in colors that would match the deco on the left page. And please do not forget to go down to the description and follow along the loop and check out the next person's video, which will be there. And it is a whole set of growing YouTubers who come together under a common theme that is given to us by Lisa Marie. And we all have different interpretations for the theme. So it will be really interesting to watch what a deco would look for each one of us. And this is just a way of discovering new creators who otherwise you may not have stumbled upon. And I have gotten to know so many amazing folks through these YouTube collab loop groups. And Lisa Marie does an amazing job of putting all of these together. And this is me going through all the different collections in that sticker book just to make sure that I have some matching elements to bring that balance on the right side of the page also. And I think I will go ahead and combine some of the ornaments or some of the garlands, some of the deco that, yeah, obviously this is very Christmas related, and I'll also be using some of the ornaments. And I'm not quite sure if the balance is quite right there, but I think towards the end it does seem to pull everything together. And let me know what deco you have done for your Christmas this time. I know if you are celebrating Christmas, you must be well on your way with your decor. Please come follow me on Instagram. I do share more spreads and more sneaks, even if they don't quite get YouTube videos. And it's a lovely creative community to hang out with. I also recently opened up a few spots on my membership here on YouTube, and this is similar to Patreon, but here it's on YouTube, and you do have access to a whole lot of perks, and you also have a voice on my channel practically, because you do get behind the scenes, you do get a lot of sneaks, and you are joining me on various polls, helping me decide on a variety of stuff, especially towards the end of the year and a new year is beginning. So the planner setups, journal setups, all of those decisions. So you have a very good say in the matter. So please find all that information in the description. And if you liked what you saw and would love to check out other fun videos that I have done, please make sure that you are also subscribed to my channel so that you wouldn't miss out on any of the future ones coming. And I'm also finishing off the page with some black washi on the right. And I think I have some more stars to throw in there. And please find all the names and all the details you need to get to all these stickers that I have used. And I have used products from a variety of shops, and all the information you need, if anything catches your eye, are all in the description. And I have full playlists of all the YouTube collab loop group themes that I have done. And if you want to check out any particular say like a summer planner, or if you have an event happening, there is a wedding planner, I have done a variety of spreads. And my creative journal is just one of the many journals that I use. So I use a B5, which is my daily journal. This is a square journal from Merchant Olive. I've used B6, A6, even pocket sized. And you have all the sizes you can imagine put to use on my channel. And I'm also trying to bring some Christmassy coat here that also helps with balancing some of the black color. And let me know how you like this. If you had tried a similar tree, let me know. And if you have a colored tree, a multicolored tree like these, like this one, in fact, in your living room, I'm just curious to know. This year, I don't think I will be putting up a tree because I don't celebrate Christmas, but sometimes I do. And if I'm not going to be around for a lot of days, then I don't typically do that. So, all of that is happening behind the scenes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.